Hello everyone, my name is Joe Garcia. It's going to be my honor and pleasure to share with you the NHT Global Vision. I'd like to welcome all of you from all around the world. I see we have people from Asia dialing in to this webinar in Europe and all across North America. So it's really an honor and I'm truly blessed for you to be on here today. I'm going to go through this presentation quite quickly. So I'd recommend for all of you jumping on for the first time, make sure you take some notes. This webinar will be recorded. You're going to be able to watch it again and over again if you do have some questions. I also recommend that after the webinar that you get back to the person who introduced you to this webinar so you get your questions answered. My name is Joe Garcia. I'm an NHT Global Ambassador. I'm also one of the founders here with NHT Global. I was truly honored and blessed to be a part of the initial launch of this company way back in 2001. It's incredible that we're already now in our 15th year. So let me just share with you a little bit about NHT Global. Like I said, we have a proven record-breaking 15-year history, ladies and gentlemen. You're not looking at a startup here company. As you're probably aware that most companies in their first 5 years end up no longer being a company. We are in our 15th year. We introduced a revolutionary, seamless, powerful e-commerce model back in 2001. Right now, we're currently operated. Actually, it's in 60 plus countries all over the world. Right now, officially, we're in 40 countries, but shipping into more than 20 countries all over the world. And these are these 20 countries we're actually pioneering to launch officially here in the next couple of years. One of the great parts of the NHT Global business model is we're publicly traded. So everything that I'm going to be sharing with you here today can be verified. Our publicly traded company is on the NASDAQ. The symbol is NHTC, which has seen a 3,000% stock growth from 2013 to 2015. Let me just put that in perspective, ladies and gentlemen. We are in our 15th year company. You don't see this kind of growth with a company that's in their 15th year. You normally would see that in the initial startup phases or in the first couple of years, a company start to build momentum. We are actually creating this in our 12th to 15th year. We just had a couple $1 million days this week. It just shows you the kind of momentum we're having around the globe. We also have an incredible training online university. It's part of our system that we have here globally. So as you come in as a distributor with NHT Global, you're going to have not only one-on-one mentoring, but you're going to have a university, which is www.steamteam.ca, which will allow you to tap into every training module possible from prospecting and the basics of the business and how to set up your mindset properly to become a six-figure income earner or seven-figure income earner, or possibly just to earn some extra income. Whatever your goal is, we have a training module for you. Our growth has been recognized financially by some of the top financial gurus all over the world. We were recognized last year as the second fastest publicly traded company in the world by Fortune magazine. Yes, beating the likes of Facebook and Amazon and Google. This is quite an incredible reputation that NHT is creating in the financial markets. As a founding distributor, just in the last 6 months to 9 months, we've had incredible amount of business-minded people, successful business people contacted me saying, Joe, what's going on with this company? How can I get involved with this company? Because they're seeing the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. They're going on our NASDAQ symbol, NHTC, and seeing the kind of growth that we're having all over the world. They're wanting to find out what's really triggering this incredible momentum. So I'm going to go into some of the details on why that is happening. Just a little background in the company. We launched in 2001. Our original headquarters was in Dallas, Texas. We've recently moved to a suburb in Los Angeles, California, Rolling Hills. To date, we're actually approaching, probably just surpassed the $2 billion mark in accumulative sales. In the last 15 quarters, we've had 15 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. Many of those quarters have been triple-digit growth. Over the last 24 months, we have grown 671%. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 671%. Again, you can go and verify these numbers. Just go on NHTC on NASDAQ and you can verify these numbers. This incredible growth curve that we're experiencing right now. Why is this happening? Well, we have Nobel Prize winning research behind our products. We have proprietary formulas globally. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is when we have a product, we get exclusive rights to this product globally by our vendors, by our formulators. And because of these products, we've developed an incredible amount of customers, loyal customers. And I'll give you a little example of why we have this loyalty with customers, because they understand the quality that we bring to the table as a company in terms of our product line. When they look at our packaging, for example, they know that they're getting the best of the best. In 2001, the company made a strategic decision that they wanted to be the Lexuses, the BMWs, the Mercedes, the Jaguars, and Maseratis, the luxury. They wanted to focus on the luxury brand market. They wanted to create a brand that when people saw our packaging, they knew that we're getting the best of the best. We have a seamless compensation plan to date that has developed 51 millionaires. Now, I want to put this in perspective. When it comes to companies in our industry, in the network marketing, direct sales, direct marketing industry, this industry is exploding globally, and I'll tell you a little bit of why that's happening. But with our $1 million earners, majority of them, 95% and more, are first-time network marketers, first-time people that are involved in this business, people from all kinds of backgrounds, from farmers, to housewives. These are people that have organically built our business because of our training and our systems right around the globe. This is very unique in this industry where you have this amount of millionaires, and we're breaking one or two every single month now because of our training, our system, our globalization of our business model, and of course our products. Just to show you our incredible, powerful compensation plan. Most of the, where you can gauge a compensation plan is by the amount of leaders that are earning over 6 figures a month. Where our threshold in our company is 6 figures a week. We've had 11 people hit 6 figures a week. And again, majority of them are just people like yourself who have humble beginnings, who just got started as a business, as an entrepreneur, and have tapped into this incredible training and e-commerce global business that we've created since 2001. Network marketing is exploding globally, as I shared with you. And there's a few reasons why. I've been blessed to travel the world. I've been into more than 50 countries around the world. And when you go to the NHT Global website, nhtglobal.com, you'll see all those countries that are on the website. In most of those countries I've gone in, I was basically the first person into those countries, pioneering from day one. What I mean by pioneering, there was nobody else. I was going in there. I was in the trenches, doing business presentations, showing the products, getting people excited about the vision of what we had here with NHT Global. In 2001, when I'd go into countries like China and throughout Asia and throughout Europe, as I was traveling the globe, I would ask people, how many people in the room have access to a computer or have access to the internet at home? And in 2001, outside of North America, there was probably a handful of hands that went up, a few hands. And I recognized, wow, what an opportunity that we have as an e-commerce based company to take advantage of what the growth will be in the internet. And just fast forward 15 years later, it's amazing what we can do now with our phones, with the technology. Back in 2001, I was traveling. I was going around with my laptop computers, this big bulky laptop computer. Now I can just bring my iPhone with me, my iPhone with me, and I can do everything on my iPhone. Communicate, do presentations. I can get on FaceTime or Skype video and do presentations all over the world in front of rooms. It's amazing, the technology. Now we're connected to people faster, better, quicker. My parents emigrated from Portugal to Canada before I was born in the early 60s. When they were communicating with their parents, my grandparents, they had to send a telegram because the phone calls were out of the question. In my grandparents' village, it was probably one phone. It was too expensive to use. So they would telegram messages over to their parents. It took a month to get there and a month back to communicate. So every 2 months, every 3 months, they would hear something from my grandparents. Fast forward 50 years later, they can be in front of a computer, FaceTiming, Skype video with their granddaughter in Paris. Instant communication. Just think about what we can do today. Last night, I dialed in to a meeting in Singapore. There was over 100 people there. Singapore is one of our latest countries that we opened up. I was on the big screen there. They could see me like I was there. Just imagine the possibilities, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on globally. No wonder network marketers, no wonder business people like me have made millions of dollars because of the globalization and how easy it is now to set up a business all over the world. We can be the corporations of yesterday. Up until recently, only the Apples and the major corporations, the major franchises could expand globally. Whereas it was very difficult for entrepreneurs, everyday entrepreneurs, to take advantage of the globalization. Today, because of the internet, it's amazing what happened. It's amazing what we can do to expand our business, especially with the global infrastructure that we have done here with NHT Global. The things that my partner and our other partners have done right around the world that have set up this incredible globalization business model for all people that are coming in today. Just some examples what's going on with network marketing today. Over 300 billion annually this year, they're predicting, in more than 172 countries. New and exciting emerging markets are popping up and exploding. My dream when I first got involved with NHT Global was to go into the BRIC countries: Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Those are the 4 biggest, massive, incredible opportunity available to us to take advantage of those BRIC countries as business people. Those are the fastest growing, emerging markets in the world. Excuse me. And we are in China. We are in Russia. And now the next 2 markets, India and Brazil, will be launching very soon in the next few years. Great thing about our industry, network marketing, is we're blind to age, race, personal background, current skills. If you look at our $1 million earners, our $6-figure dollar earners, these are people from all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of colors, all kinds of race and religion. Doesn't matter where you live. You can live in an island and become a 6-figure income earner here in NHT Global and 7 because of our systems and the technologies that we have available. But one of the things I want to just share with you before I get into the products is why NHT, we're not unlike any network marketing company that's existing right today. When we started in NHT, I wanted to create an opportunity. And this is a vision that I had, where if you were a wholesaler and you're used to wholesaling large amounts of products, to different markets, you have an opportunity here with NHT Global. I've done a lot of major wholesale business across the globe with major purchases with these incredible products. A few of our products really cater to that kind of business model. If you have a distribution network set up like salons and spas and pharmacies, We just had a gentleman in Europe who has pharmacies all across Europe, that he wants to move our facelift and a few other products through the pharmacies that he already has set up. You can do that here in NHT. If you're used to love doing party plant sales, which is a huge, massive market, you can do that here with NHT Global. If you want to build a traditional consumption model with NHT that you typically see in network marketing, you can do that here. You want to be an internet marketer, you have a vision of doing internet marketing, or you're successful in internet marketing, you can do that here. We've got the systems in place for you here with NHT Global. So what we've done basically is we've set up a business model that covers every kind of marketing possible that you can do within the confines of the NHT Global business model. Now let's just head into the products. As I shared with you, we wanted to position ourselves as the best of the best with regards to the products, from the packaging to the brochures to the quality of the products to the research. It has to be the best of the best. For those of you who haven't done as much traveling globally, one of the fastest growing aspects of our globe is brand name recognition, particularly in Asia and parts of Europe. Is these people, because of the proliferation, I call it the Walmart effect, because of the Walmart effect globally, where all those products, cheap products are manufactured in countries like China, especially in Asia, they don't want to buy products that are manufactured in China because of the perception that it's cheap, for example. They want products, particularly in the lifestyle and the wellness area that we have, and the beauty area. The perception out there is that the products that are manufactured in North America are of high quality. And that's what they want. They want to buy brands, particularly in this area, that are manufactured in North America, because they know that they're getting the best out of the best in manufacturing practices and products and ingredients, et cetera, et cetera. We're not talking about knockoff type of products. So NHT, from our branding perspective globally, when people get our packaging, get our products, see the research, they know that they're getting the Maseratis, the Lexus, the BMWs of the world. So it's really important to understand that this is not a company that is coming out with poor type of research products or just filler type of products. We're getting the best of every category. So we launched with the Broody industry many years ago with our 30-minute non-surgical facelift, which is in the top right-hand corner. I personally made millions with this product. For those of you who have experience in network marketing, or even in today's world, we live in a society that we're getting pitched on every angle possible. You turn on the internet, we're getting sold on something. You go and drive, you see billboards in the radio and on the TV and the radio. We're all constantly getting sold. So there's a huge amount of skepticism globally. And what this product has allowed our distributors to go out and just go out and demo a product, and people can see results very quickly. We've got stories around the world where people have gone into trade shows, had sold $18,000 for a weekend. Can you imagine the money, earning $10,000 a weekend just selling this product? Because that's how this product works. You just demo it, you shut up, don't say a word, and the product actually works. It exercises the muscles in the face through isometrics, reduces fine lines and wrinkles. Why is that important? Well, in a network marketing organization, you want to have products that people can go out and demo and don't have to feel like they have to be a doctor to sell it, right? The key to our business model is really to get people to first base, to experience the product. So we have developed products like that people can demo, that can experience really some results or major results really quickly. So we're constantly expanding this line from the Skindulgence. This product here, Time Restore, is the only product patented by government that removes fine lines and wrinkles, or reduces fine lines and wrinkles under the eyes. So I would recommend it, because I'm going through this presentation quite quickly, especially through the products. to go on nhtglobal.com and learn more about the products. You can also go to team.ca, get on there. There's product training and everything that you want to know on what these products do. Whoops. Went too fast here. Our lifestyle products. Our very first product that we introduced to NHT Global, it was only our only product for a couple of years, which was this product here. It's called Allura. It's a female intimacy cream. We launched it in 2001. It was very innovative. It was developed by Dr. Thompson, a board-certified gynecologist out of Kentucky, United States. And the research behind this product, I believe, won a Nobel Prize maybe 6 years ago on what the active ingredient does to the mind in this area. This product basically is very highly demonstratable by the person, and you can see results quite quickly. It fits the need. It was first introduced as a product to help women with intimacy challenges. Today, it has many other benefits. There's been recent research on women getting pregnant, and we've got several videos on the research on that using the product. So women, we have thousands of stories of women who've had challenges getting pregnant using this product. They got pregnant. And again, look at, if you're interested in this area, just go and find out those videos and watch them. You'd be really impressed. The active ingredient in the product is L-arginine. L-arginine is a powerful antioxidant. So when you apply this product on cuts and abrasions, anal fissures, for example, within a day or two, those things are healed up. It's incredible what that product does with, because what it does is the L-arginine, when it's applied, blood flow will immediately start going to that area. Also great for lips. For those of you who want to increase the size of lips, which is a huge industry, especially in plastic surgery, product, again, applied on the lips, blood flow massively goes to that area, lips become plump. Now our wellness area. You're going to start to see more and more products going into this area. One of the great advantages that NHT has, because of our global footprint, some of the major vendors, formulators, manufacturers are coming to NHT with their latest technology products, especially in the wellness field. We don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand how powerful this area and the massive growth in this area, where the people that want to grow younger as they get older, is growing by leaps and bounds around the world. It's a massive area. Our number one product globally right now is this product here called the Noni, organic Noni. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the NHT recently got the USDA approval or certificate for its organic certification. We've got one down in Australia, which is quite a feat. And it's the only Noni juice product on the market that has those certifications, just to let you know. Incredible product. You can go to PubMed, pub.gov, and that's a warehouse of information with regards to studies. You just type in Noni and you'll find thousands of clinical studies on what Noni does. This Noni has won awards all over the world. And again, do your research. A couple ounces of this Noni, it's like taking bottles of what you find in pharmacies, with the traditional Noni. So we're constantly expanding this market. One of my favorite products is the Cluster X2. And basically, Cluster X2 was developed by Dr. Lorenzen out of Southern California. He's a biochemist, scientist. His wife in the early 90s had issues with fibromyalgia. She was in bed, so he started studying water, the effects of water on human beings and on disease. And he found a way where we could duplicate the same water that we have when we were children or within our bodies at the cell level. And when you look under a powerful microscope, it looks like a snowflake. So when you drink this product, you drink this water, so what you do is take 4 six capsules of Cluster X2, and you put it in a gallon or 4 liters of distilled water or reverse osmosis water. You drink 2 8-ounce glasses a day. It's like drinking for hydration over 20 glasses a day in terms of hydration purposes. You take any pharmaceutical, any nutritional product, with this product, it'll deliver it to the cells much faster. It's like you're taking steroids. It'll go right to your cells very quickly. You'll find that your body will flush out very quickly. I drink that in the morning before I work out on an empty stomach because when you wake up, that's when you're dehydrated. Incredible product. Again, this product, this research behind the product, I believe about 8 years ago, won a Nobel Prize. So go and take a look online, and you can type in Cluster X2. You can go on steamteam.ca. We got some videos on that product. Again, please take some time to go over the rest of the products, and there will be some exciting new products that we'll be introducing here in 2016, life-changing products. So let's talk about the compensation plan. For those of you who don't know my background, before I got involved in network marketing, I was a franchise owner. My goal ever since I was a baby, is I visualized my life of being a freedom and wealth, and where I didn't have to chase money all the time, just enjoy life. As far as I can remember, that was always my dream, as a child. I thought initially I would do that as an athlete. That didn't happen. When I was in my 20s, I ended up becoming an entrepreneur. And I realized real quickly as a franchise owner that I basically bought myself a job. I would never create wealth in that industry. And I just came home one day on a Saturday afternoon. I was writing down what I wanted my life to look like 10 years from that time. I was married, child on the way, and I had so much desire, because I had promised my wife, you're marrying the best guy in the world. I'm going to take care of you, blah, 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 blah. I had so much desire to make things happen. And a few weeks later, I was invited to a network marketing presentation. I met someone in my local library doing some research, and my life changed. When I came to that presentation, I'm sitting in the back of the room, a presentation like you're watching here today, and I knew within a couple of minutes, I was having that born-again Christian moment. I knew that I was going to reach my goals and dreams through this vehicle. I absolutely had no doubt. I've come to realize after helping all these people globally earn millions and thousands at six-figure income level, I've come to know that when you work with people that are so focused on their dreams, and they have a very specific picture on that dream, and they have a daily regimen on that dream, working on that dream every single day, not every week, but every day. And they have that so clear that the universe will bend to their needs. The universe will give them what they want. That's been my experience in my personal life and the people I've surrounded myself with over the years. So when I saw network marketing, I recognized that this was an ability for me to create freedom. This is what I wanted. Enough money every single month, every single week, where I didn't have to worry about paying the bills, and I could travel the world, and I could do what I want with my time. And that was because of the residual income process. So this is what I'm going to be focusing on, the compensation plan. So when you get involved with NHT, you get your own personal online store. This is really important with our e-commerce model. So if you have a customer in California or here in Toronto or in Italy, you can get them to go to your website and order the product. The company will ship to your customers, and you get the difference between your wholesale rate and the retail rate. Very simple. You also get an online back office. In 2001, NHT revolutionized this industry by becoming the first network marketing company to be completely online. That was revolutionary back then. Most companies now have, obviously for technology purposes, and it just makes sense to just take everything online. So, we were before even Amazon was thought of, I believe, we were already doing it in 2001. And of course, for us to have the growth that we've had the last 5 years, we have to have the leadership and the systems and the support to grow and scale that business. So when you get started in NHT, again, I'm going to focus on just one position, which is the gold position. Like when you get to the gold position, you're going to earn 34% off of wholesale. Once you achieve the gold status, you're going to stay there for life. One of the great concepts of this comp plan, you don't have to jump through hoops to qualify for this presentation, for your compensation. You don't have to do certain qualifications in different countries. There's no hoops here, ladies and gentlemen. You get the gold, you stay there for life. We have here in North America, we've got a revolutionary in Asia auto champagne system around Asia and excuse me, in North America. And Europe, we have a little different system there. So just get back to the person that invited you to the webinar. They can go over that with you. We also have what we call a platinum package, and I'll go that into a little later. Platinum actually gives you free back office for life, gets you at the gold position, and we're going to go into why you would want to start at the platinum level. Okay, so that taps into 4 avenues of income. Like any traditional business, you can go and buy your product at gold, and you can go and start marketing the product at retail prices. Again, as I shared with you earlier, we have no very limited limitations in how to sell the product globally. We have a complete training system with this part. If you're really interested in retailing a mass, if you are a home party plan person, you can do that here. You're internet marketer, you can do that here. We've got templates for that. So there's thousands of ways to market these incredible products. Can you just imagine, through trade shows, what you can do if you're in a trade show business or if you have experience in that, you use the facelift. That product is, excuse my language, is kicked ass globally in trade shows. It's amazing what that product has done because it's highly demonstratable. And all our people that are in trade shows, all they're doing is just demoing, and selling. Great product. So second way, and this is what got me excited about network marketing, about wealth. So let me give you a statistic, especially for those of you who are in the United States that are in election time coming up and a lot of drama behind Mr. Donald Trump, and he's talking about the wealth he's created. So one of the things that Donald Trump and his peers have figured out, that to become wealthy, you have to find a way where you can make money while you sleep. That's called residual income. Here's the paradigm that we've been taught, the average person out there globally, not just in North America, but all over the world, is go out and get a job, work as hard as you can, build someone else's dream, and you're going to be taken care of. That paradigm is no longer valid in most cases. And if you look at the statistics, the 98 to 99% of the income wealth worldwide is only made up of 2 to 3% of the people. Those people, like a Donald Trump, have found a way where they can make money while they sleep. And you just factor in the rest of the population are always trading time for money, or they get into businesses that are basically trading time for money. There is no opportunity to earn residual income. We live in a time, ladies and gentlemen, now that you can earn residual income, not just locally, not just in your own country, not just in your own state or province, but you can earn that all over the world. And NHT Global Compensation Plan has allowed you to do that. No matter how hard or how much time you put in, you can earn residual income here. So that got me excited about how I can start to develop wealth through my residual income in the compensation plan. So basically, when you go out and you buy product, you're at the gold level, you're marketing the product, you introduce people to the business, they get started because your number's attached to theirs, you're going to earn 10% of their residuals, their purchases lifetime. On the reorder, as they start to introduce people to the business, you're going to get paid 5% on the second level, 3% on the third. Now, how does that work? Well, let me share with you the third way that you make money, and it's called our Express Cycle Override Bonus. So basically, in NHT Global, you only need to build two legs or two teams. So you sponsor one on the left, we call them B. You sponsor one on the right, we call them C. When you sponsor a D, E, and F, it's going to go under those two teams. When those two teams accumulate sales of $3,750, you're going to earn 250 US dollars each and every time that happens. Great part of this can happen all over the world. As long as you're qualified locally, you're going to get paid that around the world. You don't have to qualify in all these other countries. There's no cutoffs, no infinite, it's paid to the infinite level. For example, I got paid on the 12,000th level last week, all the way down. That volume all rolls up. Great compensation plan. Great part of the comp plan is you have to understand that these volumes, if they're not achieved in a week, they go into the next week and then the next week. So the volumes you never lose as long as you stay qualified in the business. Fourth way you make money is through the matching bonus. And basically, everyone that you sponsor into the business, the company is going to pay you 10% of their commissions, cycle commissions, lifetime. You know, the reason why they do that is they want this business is all about helping people succeed. This is a great part of network marketing. You know, where most businesses in the world is all about how much money can I make? You know, how much money can I grow the business to, right? Here it's about we don't become successful till we help others become successful. So everyone that we sponsor in the business, you're going to earn 10% of their income lifetime. And that's paid two more levels, 5% and 3%. It's one of the few comp plans where a distributor can come in. Let's say they're part-time, they're not too serious. They sponsor a superstar. They can make a serious money just sponsoring one person in the business. And it's one of the few comp plans in the network marketing industry that allows you to do that. So one little point, if you look at NHT Global's 10K, last year the company did close to $300 million in sales. We paid out 48%. So if you look at 48% of 300 million, that's about 145 million. 145 million was paid out in commissions. We're on our pace. Our CEO, Chris Sharn, who was very conservative, to say that at least, and he predicts on our run rate that we're doing the last 3 years will be $1 billion annual company in the next 3 to 4 years. Imagine we pay out 48%, 480 million. You know how much money that's going to be on the table for people to earn around the globe? It's just massive. And by the way, that 48% is the highest. And you can look at all the publicly traded companies in the industry. It's the highest payout in the industry amongst publicly traded companies. Why don't I say around the world, you know, with the privately held companies? Because you don't really know with the privately held companies what they're actually paying out. Most companies are to stay profitable long term. They're paying out. The newer ones are paying out no more than 40, 41, 42% because they have a lot of breakage. The older companies in this industry are paying in the 32, 33, 34%. So you imagine where NHT's comp plan. Why can we pay out that kind of money? It's because of the global system that we have. The company doesn't have as many employees that you have because of our system, our back office, and the company is really run very tight and professionally. So it's an incredible part of our compensation plan that you have to actually take a look at. You know, go to NHTC. Don't take my word for it. You can see it for yourself there. So I'm nearing the end of the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do is share with you just right now we're putting together a marketing video that we're going to be launching here in March. Hopefully it'll be done here in March. And you'll see some of the testimonials that we have globally of people, just average, everyday people like yourself. I'm going to play it right now.
enrolled in this powerful global business because I wanted to retire early and see the world. And because of this incredible global business model, I've achieved both financial freedom and I've traveled to more than 60 countries.
Ahoj, zdravím z Prahy. Hi, this is Dalibor Strop from beautiful Prague in Czech Republic. I have started with this incredible e-commerce business model because I always wanted to start building huge business over the internet all around the world. And now, because of this opportunity and proven system, I have my business and my team in over 40 countries, and it's still growing.
I am Frances Maxwell in Arkansas, and the reason that I joined this great business model was to supplement my retirement fund, and I have, in a week, earned more than my annual pension.
My name is Patrick Tulloch. The reason I joined this great global business model was because as a traditional business owner, I wanted a business and a system that would allow me to get out of a business that owned me and earn global residual income. Today, I've had the opportunity of doing business in upwards of 19 countries.
My name is Rosa María Rodríguez Soto. Mi nombre es Rosa María Rodríguez Soto. I live in Ajijic, Jalisco, Mexico. The reason I joined to this great global business model because one of the incredible products, the 30 minutes non-surgical treatment. I saw the impact in the people, and they look literally 10 years younger after 30 minutes.
Hello, Andreas Papakostas here from the Chicagoland area. Χαιρετισμούς από το Chicago. Two significant factors as to why I joined this incredible, proven global business model. Number one, leveraged income. Number two, time freedom. You know, as a previous successful traditional business owner, the reality was that the business actually owned me. And today, in a very short period of time, I've built a successful and a solid global organization that spans it at 12 countries and growing.
Hi, my name is Thomas and I'm from Prague, the Czech Republic, although I lived in Germany for most of my life. Hallo und guten Tag. One of the things that really fascinated me about this industry is the concept of time freedom, doing the hard work once and then enjoying the benefits all your life. I've been in this industry for 10 years and I've worked hard the first couple of years. And today I can do what I want, not thinking of money anymore.
좋은 회사와 좋은 제품 같이 정한.
So that was Yoon, who's one of our top growing distributors in South Korea, tracking our global ambassador position. So those people are really dear to my heart. Great business people, and you can see the excitement, the energy, what this business has done for them. So as we move forward here, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're nearing the end of the presentation. For us to grow, you need leadership. And, I was smart enough to understand I'm only as good as the people I surround myself with. This is my partner, Dan Cato, who has been in the industry 28 years. Myself, I'm going into my 23rd year. We pioneered NHT Global from day one in 2001. So if you want to learn more about Dan and I, you can go to our websites, dancato.com or mine's yjoegarcia.com. We've got an incredible recognition program. Again, get back to the person and invited you to the presentation here tonight, and you can get the details of the recognition program. And Dan and I really believe in reinvesting into our global organization. So we've got this a trip incentive. When you reach the rank 8th level, we put you up, we fly you in business class all over the world, put you up 5 nights, 5-star hotel in Miami beach area. We also give you $5,000 in cash. These trip incentives, not only that Dan and I have done this for years, but the company also has done this, and I'm just going to that a little later. But again, just keep this in mind. We understand that to grow our network, to grow our sales base, it's all about putting money back into the network, growing it, developing it, And, you know, we put our money where our mouth is, as we say. And that's what the leadership, and we've duplicated that right around the globe with our leaders. The incentive trips that the company has now, we have some exciting trips all over the world, you know, broken down from Asia to Europe and our North American market. So again, you can go to actually the NHT Global website, click on your country, click on highlights, and you'll be able to see the actual promotions that we have. The big one that we're having globally right now is our launch to our convention in August in Hong Kong, which will be in August of this year. And the company has a trip incentives for that. And this is really important to understand for those of you who have network marketing experience. You know, most companies in this industry have trip incentives like we do in the recognition plan, you know, for the top distributors. What we've done here is we made incentives available for the new person because we understand if we can help them qualify at these incentives, they get to mix with our leaders, and they get to stay at 5-star combinations. And many of them have never traveled like that before. They get to taste the lifestyle. And this has really done an incredible job for us in the last 5 years when we implement it. You can see our sales, what we've done, and the strategy has really worked for us. So make sure, you know, for those of you getting started today, we've got some incredible trips that you can qualify. And it's 6-7 months of qualification. So make sure you get the details on that. So as I near to the end of the presentation, hope most of you got a little bigger of the insight of NHT Global. This is actually my favorite slide. This is what I do for a living. Is I really enjoy, I have a passion in helping people achieve their dreams. You know, when I was fortunate when I became an adult, I never lost sight of my dreams. I had a hunger. You know, I can't explain this hunger, but this hunger, this desire was just through the roof. I never lost sight of that. And unfortunately, I meet people every single day of my life. Maybe you can relate to this, that have lost sight of their dreams. You know, they haven't even thought about dreaming in the last 10, 20 years. And ladies and gentlemen, here with NHT Global, you can start dreaming again. You know, just look at the stories that you saw here today, and you can, as you delve more into what NHT is all about, this is what we do, is we help people make their dreams come true, from small little dreams. You know, I helped a woman recently who's 68 years old who came into our business, and her dream was to buy a car and to drive for the first time. And she was more excited. She's like, it was like she won $1 million, you know, when she achieved that goal. And she did that here with NHT Global. It's, you know, we are made as human beings to wake up in the morning and focus on what we want and achieve our dreams. Unfortunately, we live in a society today, there's so much distractions, so much garbage out there that are distracting us from what we're made to here on this earth to do. And that's to create things in our life, to go after our dreams, to make things happen, to have a great life. You know, one of the great aspects of me traveling globally is I've recognized that people around the world are the same. Everyone wants one thing, is they want to earn enough money where they just have a life, where they can just enjoy life and enjoy their families. And unfortunately, majority of the world, people are struggling, even here in North America and the Western world and Europe, are struggling just to put food on the table. And here's an opportunity with NHT Global, a proven global concept that you can do and reach your dreams any time of the year if you just focus. So I'd recommend that you spend some time here over the next couple of days, learn more about NHT, learn more about the people that you're going to surround yourself with here in NHT, learn more about the system, go to steamteam.ca, go to the NHT Global website, and I hope you make the decision to join us to start, so you can start dreaming again and going after your dreams. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending here tonight's webinar. I would make, if you have made a decision to get started, just get back to the person who introduced you to the webinar. Find out what it takes to get to the gold or the platinum level to get you started. right away. Make some goals to get to the next recognition rank. Make some goals to achieve, to get to the trips that we have around the globe to our Hong Kong convention in August. So thanks very much for jumping on. Have a super Saturday, everybody. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.